My beloved child, don't skip, because what you are about to hear is not just a message, it is the moment your entire story takes a turn so sharp that even you will look back and ask yourself, was this really my life all along? For so long, you have been walking through a world that didn't fully see you, a world that benefited from your strength but rarely acknowledged the weight you carried, a world that took your consistency for granted while overlooking the quiet battles you fought within your own heart. And yet, despite all of that, you kept showing up, you kept moving forward, you kept believing that somewhere, somehow, something greater was waiting, even when you didn't have proof, even when the path felt foggy, even when your spirit felt tired from holding on. You went through nights where exhaustion sat on your chest like a heavy stone, mornings where doubt whispered that maybe things would never change, days where every step felt like walking through mud while pretending everything was fine. But my beloved child, those moments were not signs of failure, they were signs of preparation, they were strengthening your soul, stretching your patience, and softening your heart in ways that only divine timing can do. There were days you felt invisible, but the universe saw every tear, every effort, every sacrifice, every time you wanted to give up but didn't. And now, everything you endured is connecting like pieces of a puzzle you didn't even know you were building. You are not standing in an ordinary moment right now, you are standing in the doorway of a destiny that has been quietly unfolding behind the scenes while you were busy doubting yourself. You're closer than you've ever been, so close that if you could see what I see, your hands would tremble with excitement, your heart would race with gratitude, and your fears would fall away like leaves in autumn. This shift that's approaching you isn't small, it's not something that will barely change your routine. No, this is the kind of moment that rewrites stories, opens paths you didn't know existed, and lifts you into spaces where you finally feel recognized, valued, and understood. The universe has been preparing a new environment for you, but not just any environment. This is a place where your presence will be felt the moment you walk in, where your voice will carry weight, where people will look at you and sense a depth they can't explain. This next chapter is not just about opportunity, it's about rebirth. You have no idea how many tiny miracles have been aligning for you in the background. Delays that protected you, closed doors that redirected you, rejections that saved you from settling for less than what was meant to be yours. Every time you cried thinking you were falling behind, you were actually being rerouted to something far bigger than what you were chasing. And now, my beloved child, that something bigger is moving toward you with a speed that will leave you breathless. You will soon understand why things took time, why certain people left, why you had to walk through certain storms alone, why you had to rebuild yourself piece by piece when everything fell apart. Because the place you're going, the life you are stepping into, the calling that's rising within you, it required a stronger version of you, a wiser version of you, a more awakened version of you. And that version is now ready. The universe is not asking you to fight anymore. It is asking you to receive. You're shifting into a season where blessings will flow without you forcing, where opportunities will appear without you chasing, where the right people will enter without you begging for connection. You're entering a time where what belongs to you won't slip away, where alignment happens naturally, where your energy attracts what your effort used to chase. My beloved child, this is not the moment to doubt, not the moment to fear, not the moment to shrink yourself to fit into old spaces that were never meant to hold your future. This is the moment to breathe deeply, to open your heart, to stand tall even if your legs are trembling, because destiny is finally stepping forward to meet you. Something enormous is coming, bigger than you imagined, bigger than you prayed for, bigger than what anyone around you expects. And when it arrives, you won't question if it's meant for you, you'll feel it in your bones. You will feel the shift in the air, the lightness in your chest, the quiet certainty that whispers, "This is it." You have worked, struggled, prayed, waited, cried, hoped, and survived for this moment. And the moment is nearer than your next breath. My beloved child, don't skip, don't scroll, don't let doubt pull you away, because your breakthrough is already on its way, and this is just the beginning. My beloved child, don't skip, because the part you are about to hear holds a truth that has been circling your life like a quiet guardian, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself, and that moment is now. You may feel like nothing is changing, like everything is stuck, like you're walking through the same cycles again and again, but the universe has been orchestrating something for you beneath the surface. A shift so powerful it will feel like a sudden sunrise breaking through years of darkness. You are not where you used to be, even if it feels like it. Your energy has been rising, your mindset has been transforming, your strength has been doubling in silence. There are people right now speaking your name in places you haven't entered yet, considering you for opportunities you didn't even know existed, feeling drawn to your presence without having met you. This is not coincidence. This is divine alignment. All the moments you thought were failures were actually positioning moments, pushing you into directions that your logic couldn't understand but your destiny required. You didn't lose those chances, they were removed to make space for something that matches who you are becoming. And my beloved child, who you are becoming is far more powerful than who you were. The version of you that is emerging, stronger, clearer, wiser, is the very version that will walk into the place you've been dreaming of, not with fear, but with quiet authority. You've been in a season of internal upgrading, and now the external world is preparing to match your new frequency. Every time you felt disconnected from people, it wasn't because you were unworthy, it was because you were being separated from the energies that couldn't grow with you. Every time you felt stuck, you were actually being held in place until the right path opened. Every sleepless night, every moment of anxiety, every silent confrontation with your own doubts, they were not signs of weakness, but signs of transformation. You were shedding old layers, releasing old identities, letting go of timelines that didn't serve your soul. And now, without you even noticing, you have reached a point where the universe can finally say, you're ready. Ready for the job that aligns with your purpose. Ready for the stability you've prayed for. Ready for the recognition you kept telling yourself you didn't need, but secretly deserved. Ready to walk into rooms where your presence commands respect before you even speak. Ready to be seen not as someone struggling through storms, but as someone who carries the wisdom those storms gave them. You are entering a season where your life will accelerate so quickly that you will barely have time to process how fast everything is changing. One message, one call, one opportunity. Your life can shift in a moment, and that moment is closer than you think. The pressure you've felt lately is not a sign of collapse, it's a sign of expansion. The heaviness on your chest, the restless feeling, the urge to change everything, it's your spirit sensing the breakthrough before your mind does. You're not stuck, you're in the final stretch before elevation. And the place you are about to work, the opportunity that is moving toward you, is not average or ordinary. It's a space that was carved out for someone with your resilience, your heart, your unique way of carrying light even when you were surrounded by darkness. This next environment will not drain you, it will feed you. It will not overlook you, it will uplift you. It will not confine you, it will expand you. People will notice you before they know your name, not because you're loud or demanding, but because your energy has a presence that quiet rooms. You are stepping into a future where your effort will finally be rewarded, where your consistency will finally be acknowledged, where your silent battles will finally make you shine. And my beloved child, when you walk into that workplace for the first time, your soul will recognize it before your eyes do. There will be a familiarity in the walls, a comfort in the atmosphere, a sense that you've arrived where you were always meant to be. Those who once doubted you will look at your progress with disbelief, those who underestimated you will fall silent, and those who never stopped believing in you, even when you stopped believing in yourself, will smile with pride. But most importantly, you will finally see what the universe has been trying to show you all along, that you were never forgotten, never ignored, never overlooked. You were simply being prepared for more than you asked for. And now, that more is arriving. The universe is aligning meetings, conversations, and decisions in your favor. The wheels are already turning, the path is already lighting up, and the blessing you thought was far away is actually right at your doorstep. So don't doubt yourself now. Don't lose hope now. Don't let fear convince you that nothing is changing, because everything is changing. And soon, very soon, you will step into a chapter of your life that makes every struggle worth it, every delay meaningful, and every tear sacred. My beloved child, don't skip. The future you've been waiting for is already moving toward you, and nothing can stop what's meant for you now. My beloved child, don't skip, because this part carries a revelation that has been waiting in the shadows of your life, following you like a quiet echo, waiting for the exact second your heart would finally be ready to receive it. You may think you understand what's coming, but you don't, not yet. What's unfolding for you is bigger than a simple opportunity, it's the kind of transformation that redefines a person from the inside out. You've spent so much time doubting your worth, questioning your abilities, comparing your progress to others, wondering if your life was moving too slowly or if you somehow missed the moment meant for you. But what you never realized is that while you were questioning everything, destiny was answering quietly, rearranging your future with every step you took, even the ones that felt like mistakes. You see, the universe never needed you to be perfect. It only needed you to keep going, and you did, even when your heart was exhausted, even when you felt like you were walking blind, even when nothing around you validated your effort. And because of that, something extraordinary has begun moving toward you. You might feel restless lately, like something inside you is shifting, like there's a tension building in your chest that you can't explain. That's not anxiety, my beloved child, it's alignment. It's the energy of your future pulling you forward, preparing space for what's about to enter your life. This is why old habits feel uncomfortable now, why old environments feel too small, why old conversations drain you, why old dreams suddenly feel bigger again. You are not breaking down, you are breaking open. And with this opening comes a blessing so grand it will not fit in the limited version of yourself you once carried. The place you're stepping into will require the new you. The version that has survived storms without applause, healed wounds without witnesses, and rebuilt hope without anyone noticing. You've been forged in silence, strengthened in solitude, refined in moments where no one saw your courage. And now, all that silent growth is about to become visible. The job, the opportunity, the position that's about to enter your life is not just something you earn, it's something you grow into. It's not just a workplace. It's an environment where your spirit will exhale after years of holding its breath. People there will look at you differently, not because you've changed overnight, but because you are finally stepping into a space that sees what your old spaces were blind to. They will sense your depth, your clarity, your quiet power. They won't know what you've been through, but they'll feel the strength it carved in you. They won't know the tears you've shed, but they'll notice the grace it left behind. They won't know the nights you fought loneliness, fear, and self-doubt, but they'll see the wisdom those nights gifted you. And my beloved child, when you begin to rise in that environment, when opportunities start finding you effortlessly, when recognition comes naturally instead of painfully, you will realize something profound. You were never unworthy, never behind, never forgotten. You were simply being prepared for a life that required a stronger version of you. You've been wondering why certain things didn't work out, why some paths closed abruptly, why some people left without explanation. But now, slowly, everything is beginning to reveal its purpose. The delays were protection. The detours were redirection. The endings were invitations to new beginnings. The heartbreaks were shaping you. The disappointments were positioning you. The loneliness was teaching you to hear your own voice. And the silence, it wasn't empty, it was sacred. The universe needed you to become someone who could handle the magnitude of what's coming next. And you have. So now, the opportunities that once felt out of reach will suddenly feel drawn to you. The rooms that once intimidated you will now feel like they were designed for you. The people who once overlooked you will begin to notice your presence without you having to prove anything. This next season is not about struggle, it's about flow. It's not about chasing, it's about receiving. It's not about proving yourself, it's about becoming yourself. And the moment you step into that workplace, that opportunity, that new chapter, something inside you will click into place. You will feel an internal shift, a groundedness, a recognition that whispers, "This is where I rise." You will not feel like an outsider trying to fit in, you will feel like destiny has finally caught up with you. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is the truth your spirit has been waiting to hear. The life you're about to step into is not an upgrade, it is your arrival. Everything you've walked through was not leading you to an opportunity, it was leading you to alignment. And now that alignment is here, glowing around you, pulling you forward, ready to transform not just your career, but your confidence, your identity, your future, and the way you see yourself. Something massive is coming, and nothing can stop it now. My beloved child, don't skip, because this part carries the turning point of your entire journey, the moment where everything you've endured, everything you've questioned, everything you've prayed for begins to reveal its purpose piece by piece. You've walked through seasons where you felt like the world moved forward while you stayed frozen in place, seasons where effort didn't reflect results, where hope felt heavy, where your dreams seemed distant, almost unreachable. But what you never realized is that during those quiet, painful stretches, the universe was tightening the threads of your destiny, pulling your future closer, weaving opportunities you couldn't see yet. You've mistaken silence for abandonment, but silence was incubation. Destiny does its greatest work in the dark, seeds grow underground before they ever break the surface, and that's exactly what has been happening with you. Everything that once felt stagnant was actually strengthening your foundation. And now, after all this internal construction, the external shift is finally ready to unfold. The place you're about to work isn't just a location, it's the gateway to your next evolution. It's a space where your presence won't just be welcomed, it will be needed. The version of you that was ignored in old environments will be celebrated in this one. The qualities you once downplayed. Your resilience, your calmness, your intuition, your ability to rise after falling, will become the very reasons people trust you, respect you, and look to you for guidance. You are stepping into a chapter where your energy will enter the room before your footsteps do. People will sense a kind of quiet power within you, the kind that can only be earned through storms survived without applause. They won't know your battles, but they will feel the strength born from them. They won't know the nights you wondered if you were enough, but they will feel the confidence you forged through doubt. And my beloved child, when you walk into that environment, you will feel something you haven't felt in years, alignment. A deep, soul-level recognition that whispers, "I am meant to be here." The walls, the atmosphere, the flow of the place will feel strangely familiar, almost like your spirit visited it long before your body did. That's because destiny has been preparing you for it long before you knew it existed. Opportunities don't appear randomly, they arrive when your energy matches their frequency. And your energy has finally risen high enough to meet the life that has been waiting for you. You may not realize it, but your growth has been exponential. You've been shedding old fears, breaking patterns, releasing limiting beliefs, and opening yourself to something greater, even if you didn't consciously try to. Every time you chose patience over panic, strength over surrender, effort over excuses, you were aligning with your higher path. And now that alignment is beginning to glow around you like an aura others can feel. Someone, somewhere, is looking for exactly what you bring to the table, not just your skills, but your presence, your mindset, your character. Your destiny is not just about what you can do, it's about who you are becoming. And the workplace you are about to enter will be the environment that activates the next version of you. The moment you sit at your new desk, the moment you take your first steps through those doors, the moment you breathe in that atmosphere, a realization will wash over you. This is the beginning of everything I prayed for. This job will not only give you stability, it will restore your confidence. It will not only give you income, it will give you identity. It will not only give you recognition, it will give you direction. You will feel your life recalibrate, your spirit expand, your inner fire reignite. You'll notice your posture straighten, your voice stabilize, your presence sharpen. You'll start seeing yourself the way destiny has always seen you, capable, worthy, chosen. And as you grow in this space, doors will open effortlessly, opportunities will unfold naturally, and people will gravitate toward you without you having to force anything. Because when you're aligned, you don't chase, you attract. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is the moment where the universe reminds you that nothing you went through was wasted. Every heartbreak strengthened your compassion. Every rejection intensified your clarity. Every detour redirected you onto a better path. Every disappointment deepened your wisdom. And all of it, every moment, every scar, every lesson, has brought you to the beginning of a chapter that will change everything. You're not entering an ordinary future. You're entering a destiny that has been waiting for you with patience, precision, and divine timing. So breathe, stay with me, and prepare your heart, because the life you're about to step into will make every past struggle feel like a necessary step toward your greatest rise. My beloved child, don't skip, because this part carries the moment where destiny stops whispering and begins speaking to you so loudly that even the parts of you that once doubted will fall silent in awe. You are walking into a chapter where life will start responding to your energy instead of your effort, where things will begin aligning not because you are struggling for them, but because you have finally grown into the version of yourself that belongs in the spaces you once feared were too big for you. You've spent years shrinking yourself to make others comfortable, dimming your light so no one accused you of shining too brightly, silencing your dreams so you didn't appear unrealistic, hiding your pain so people wouldn't think you were fragile, but all of that was temporary. Your spirit was never meant to remain small. You were never meant to blend into the background of your own life. And now, the universe is pulling you forward so powerfully that you won't be able to hide even if you tried. The place you're about to enter, the job, the environment, the opportunity, will not just see your worth, it will demand your worth. It will require you to show up not as the version of yourself that survived the past, but as the version of yourself that is ready to rise into the future. The people you will meet there will feel something magnetic in you, a strength that was built in silence, a depth that can only come from experience, a glow carved from endurance. They will wonder how someone so grounded carries so much quiet confidence. They will notice your presence before you speak, and when you do speak, your words will carry a weight that even you did not know you possessed. This is because life has shaped you in ways you haven't even fully realized yet. Every disappointment gave you humility. Every setback gave you perspective. Every heartbreak gave you compassion. Every waiting season gave you patience. And now, you carry a wisdom far beyond your years, wisdom that will make you stand out effortlessly in the environment you're about to enter. My beloved child, you've spent so much time thinking others were ahead of you, that their success meant you were behind, that your slow progress meant something was wrong, but destiny is not a race, and your timeline is not comparable with anyone else's. You were never meant to arrive early. You were meant to arrive prepared. And now you are. The job that's approaching you will shock you, not because it's impossible, but because you never imagined the universe would gift you something this aligned, this fulfilling, this stabilizing. You will walk into that new space and feel a wave of recognition, a feeling that says, "This is where I was always meant to grow." People will see potential in you that old environments ignored. They will entrust you with responsibilities that match your soul, not your fears. They will give you opportunities that feel like they were written with your name in mind. But it doesn't stop there. Your journey in that place will not be slow. No, my beloved child, you will rise quickly, quietly, powerfully. Not because of luck, but because the storms you survived have already given you the discipline, empathy, resilience, and awareness that most people spend years trying to learn. You are walking in with experience that can't be taught in classrooms, wisdom that can't be found in books, and strength that can't be gained without surviving internal battles. This is why the universe waited so long to open this door, because now you can handle the blessings that once would have overwhelmed you. And when you rise, others will notice. Some will admire you. Some will be inspired by you. Some will wonder how everything changed for you so quickly. But you will know the truth. This rise is not sudden, it is earned. This blessing is not random, it is aligned. This season is not accidental, it is destined. My beloved child, imagine this: you sit at your new desk, your hands resting on the surface, and suddenly a wave of clarity washes over you. For the first time in a long time, you feel safe. You feel grounded. You feel like the version of yourself you always knew was inside you but didn't have the space to grow. You feel seen, truly seen. You feel capable. Fully capable. You feel worthy, not because someone said it, but because the environment reflects it back to you. And as you take your first steps into this new chapter, you will realize that nothing you went through was wasted. The slow seasons were strengthening you. The lonely seasons were teaching you. The painful seasons were purifying you. And the silent seasons were preparing you. Now you are ready, ready to rise, ready to receive, ready to claim the life that has been waiting for you. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is the truth. What's coming for you is bigger than the job you're expecting. It is the breakthrough that will shift your entire identity, expand your future, and reveal the person destiny has always known you could become. My beloved child, don't skip, because this part carries a truth that will settle so deeply inside your spirit that you'll finally understand why the universe took its time with your destiny. You are stepping into a season where what once felt like delay will begin to look like protection, where the very obstacles that frustrated you will become the reasons you rise. You have walked through storms you never deserved, survived losses that drained you, endured seasons that stretched you so thin you weren't sure you would ever feel whole again. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still hoping, still fighting for a life your soul knows is meant for you. That strength, that resilience, that stubborn faith you carried even on your weakest days, has built a force inside you that the world is about to witness. The workplace you are about to enter is not just an opportunity, it is the space where all the growth you did in silence finally becomes visible. You won't have to explain your journey or defend your progress. The aura you carry will say everything for you. People will look at you and sense a kind of resilience that cannot be faked, a maturity that cannot be rushed, a wisdom that only comes from enduring things that would have broken a lesser spirit. They will wonder how someone so gentle can be so strong, how someone so calm can carry such a powerful presence, how someone so quiet can command so much respect without trying. That's because you are becoming someone whose energy speaks before your mouth does. And in this new environment, your energy will open doors that effort alone never could. You'll notice people gravitate toward you effortlessly. You'll find yourself being trusted with responsibilities that go beyond your title because your presence alone will make people feel safe, grounded, and inspired. You will bring a sense of clarity and calm into the workplace, not because life has always been easy for you, but because you've learned how to rise through difficulty with grace. And that grace is magnetic. It draws people in. It makes them pay attention. It makes them believe in you. My beloved child, the universe is placing you among individuals who will see your worth immediately, not after years of proving yourself, not after exhausting yourself trying to earn approval, but from the moment you walk in. This new chapter will feel like breathing after years of suffocation, like standing in sunlight after months of darkness. You will feel the weight on your chest release, the tension in your shoulders ease, the heaviness in your spirit lighten. This place will not drain you, it will elevate you. It will not diminish your potential, it will amplify it. It will not question your abilities, it will celebrate them. And as you grow in this space, something even more beautiful will happen. Your confidence, the one life chipped away at slowly over years, will begin to rebuild itself. Each day will feel like a step toward a stronger, more assured version of you. You'll notice your voice becoming steadier, your decisions becoming clearer, your presence becoming bolder. You will realize that the universe did not take anything from you without the intention of giving you something better in return. Every person who left made room for new connections. Every job you lost created space for a new opportunity. Every disappointment carved out a place for greater joy. Every delay aligned you with the perfect timing. And the place you're about to work is the physical manifestation of all those invisible alignments. You'll see people respect you without hesitation. You'll hear your name spoken in rooms you never thought you'd enter. You'll be trusted with opportunities that once felt too big for you, but now fit you perfectly. And when you sit at your new desk, surrounded by an environment that finally matches your spirit, a realization will strike you so clearly it will bring tears to your eyes. I didn't just survive my past, I outgrew it. You will feel yourself stepping into the future you always prayed for, the future you feared would never arrive. And destiny will whisper to you, see? You were never forgotten. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is the truth. You are standing on the edge of a life-changing moment, and everything you went through, the struggles, the delays, the heartbreaks, the confusion, was preparing you for the environment you are about to enter. The universe doesn't give this kind of rise to just anyone, it gives it to those who have been shaped, strengthened, and purified through the fire of experience. You are becoming someone unstoppable, someone undeniable, someone unforgettable. And the job coming toward you is not the end of your journey, it is the beginning of the version of you that destiny has been shaping for years. My beloved child, don't skip, because this final part holds the revelation your spirit has been waiting for, the truth your destiny has been preparing you to receive, the moment your entire journey begins to make sense. You are standing at the threshold of a breakthrough that will not just change your circumstances. It will transform the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, the way you see your own worth. Everything you survived, every moment you doubted, every night you lay awake wondering if life would ever shift in your favor, has all led to this point. You were never walking through chaos without purpose, you were walking through preparation without realizing it. The scars you carry are not signs of weakness, they are signatures of survival. The silence you endured was not neglect. It was divine positioning. The delays you fought against were not punishments, they were alignments. And now, the universe is opening a door so wide, so unexpected, and so perfectly timed that you will feel the energy of it ripple through your entire being. The place you're about to work, the opportunity you're stepping into, the space that is being prepared with your name on it, it is not an accident, not a coincidence, not a small blessing. It is destiny fulfilling its promise. You will walk into that environment, and the air itself will feel different, as if the atmosphere recognizes your arrival. You'll notice a shift in the eyes of the people around you, not because they know your history, but because they sense your energy, an energy shaped by authenticity, resilience, humility, and an unbreakable spirit. They will see someone who carries power without arrogance, confidence without noise, strength without aggression. Someone who has walked through storms and come out not bitter, but wiser. Someone who has been broken but refused to stay that way. Someone who has fought battles silently and now radiates the glow of victory. And my beloved child, when you take your first steps in that workplace, you will feel something rising inside you, a deep, quiet affirmation that whispers, I deserve this. I earned this. I was chosen for this. This job will not just give you money, it will give you meaning. It will not just provide stability, it will provide direction. It will not just elevate your lifestyle, it will elevate your identity. You will begin to see yourself differently, through the lens of someone who overcame, someone who persisted, someone who rose despite every reason not to. The universe is not just giving you a new chapter, it is giving you a new version of yourself. And the world will notice. People who once overlooked you will now watch you with respect. People who doubted you will fall silent in disbelief. People who underestimated you will realize too late that you were always destined for more than they imagined. And the best part? You won't need to prove anything to anyone. Your success will speak louder than your explanations. Your glow will speak louder than your past. Your rise will speak louder than their doubts. You are stepping into a life where recognition comes naturally, where opportunities find you, where your presence carries weight, and where your journey inspires others without you even trying. But beyond the external rise, something even more profound will happen inside you, healing. You will heal from the doubts that convinced you you were not enough. You will heal from the comparisons that drained your confidence. You will heal from the memories that told you you'd always struggle. You will heal from the belief that good things weren't meant for you. You will heal from the wounds that life carved into your heart. Because this breakthrough, this job, this environment, it will be the first time in a long time you feel supported by the world instead of fighting against it. You will feel safe to dream again, safe to grow again, safe to hope again. And with each passing day, your life will expand, your energy will rise, your purpose will sharpen. You will wake up with a sense of gratitude that overwhelms you. You will look back at the person you used to be and feel nothing but pride that you held on, even when you had every reason to let go. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is the truth that will stay with you forever. You are not stepping into a job, you are stepping into your destiny. The universe is not giving you an opportunity, it is restoring what life once took from you. You are not entering a new chapter. You are entering the life that was always meant to be yours. And very soon, when the moment arrives, when that message appears, when that call comes, when that offer lands in your hands, you will sit in silence, eyes filled with tears, heart overflowing with gratitude, and you will whisper to yourself, this was the sign. This was the moment. This was the beginning of my rise. My beloved child, your breakthrough is not coming. It's already here. It's already surrounding you. And soon, the world will see exactly what destiny has known about you all along. You were always meant for greatness.